small forward position, at 6'9", number 55, Mr. Prez. At shooting guard, standing 6'5", number 23, Scotty Lewis. Starting at the other forward position, 6 feet 7 inches, number 48, Irvin Flowers. At the other guard position, at 6'6", number 6, the Professor. Let's hear it for your Los Angeles starters.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony alongside, and our sideline reporter tonight, David Aldridge. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, these the new power rankings. They tell a great story. You take a look at Los Angeles. They're still dominant, sitting at number 1 once again.
And looking at Sacramento, they were billed as a team to watch. And they've had some great wins this year. And they have a real chance to continue moving up that list.
Now Sacramento starting 5. They've got Miracle Man. Dimes is out there with Garbage Man. Then there's Edwards. And it's Hernandez in at the 2 spot. And for Los Angeles, the Professor out there with Shake and Bake. And there's the Bulldozer. Then there's Prez. And it's Flowers in at the 4-man position. Looking at the season so far, Steve, feels like every perimeter player is working on that step-back 3. What's making that shot so popular?
You know, I think, Kevin, now in this stage, there's no hand checking. So you already have spacing. And now to be able to step back and knock down a 3, it creates more. Back in the day with hand checking, it would have been hard to step back with an arm grabbing you and holding you. So I think guys are, somewhat playing by the rules and using their rules to their advantage.
Great explanation.
Just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Strategy is going to be a big part of the outcome tonight. We'll see which team dictates the style of play.
Here's the Bulldozer. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Hernandez passes to Jeter. Here's Miracle Man. He's coming off a 13-point game against Denver.
And his defense was absolutely outstanding, especially his 2 blocks, which helped turn the game.
And here is Los Angeles now. Lewis passes to the Professor. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Here's Jeter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. This is his first free throw of the game.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Free throw, good. Jeter. Los Angeles making a switch here. Richardson's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Lewis. A 14-point game for him in the win against Golden State.
We also got to mention what he did on the defensive end. Racked up a number of steals, too.
Now here's Lewis. That's tipped. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Stolen by Lewis. To the paint. Prez passes to Flowers. Kicks to Prez. Down low. Lock at 6. Good on the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Here's Miracle Man. Knocked away. And that one is good.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Here's the Professor. Passes it to Prez. It's hauled in by Edwards.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Here's Miracle Man. A miss that time would have put him up. For Los Angeles, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Richardson right side. Off on the layup.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Miracle Man, the pass to Hernandez. Now here's Edwards. Not a lot of room. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Now let's take a look at the most efficient scorers in the NBA from last year's campaign. Well, you look at the Professor. You know what you're going to get from him day in and day out.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
Flowers the pass to Richardson. Lewis outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Steve, some classic shoe brands making a return to the NBA with updated versions. Smitty, what was your sneaker of choice back in the day?
Kevin, that's funny. I started off with the pumps, the double pumps, and then I ended up with a shell toe low top. And then now you see all the youngsters now wearing low tops. They used to tell me back in the day, low tops were not good for your ankles. But I didn't really jump that high, so I was okay.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Lewis.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Poked loose. It's stolen by Prez. A solo fast break. Here's Clutch. The pass to Flowers. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Wheeler. Los Angeles with another miss. The Kings trail by 3. Pass to Johnson. To the inside. For the 3. Kept alive by Sacramento. A nice shot by Mobley.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Now here's Lewis. Pass to Sampson. Fires the 3. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
1:12 left to play here in the first. Mobley the pass to Adams. Busts the J after the KG pass fake. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Sampson dishes to Prez. Passes it to Flowers. Here's Clutch. Just 5 on the clock. Lewis with the three. That shot misses. So the Kings will take it the other way. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
They came in focused and ready to play, and despite facing little resistance, they never pulled back.
And they pick up 2. Here's Mobley. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Los Angeles leads by 2. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here. What have they been doing or not doing?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Reason why, excellent spacing. They may not stay this hot all game, but hard to bet against them.
We've got Clutch. Shake and bake out there with the bulldozer. And it's Flowers in at the 4 spot. Adams taking his time here. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Kings shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Hey, Smitty, every NBA player has their Mount Rushmore. Every NBA fan does. The 4 players they consider the best of all time. So I'll ask you, who is on your NBA Mount Rushmore?
I would say Michael Jordan, Kevin, Magic Johnson, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and Kobe Bryant. Those are my 4.
Good on the second free throw. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. On the court for Sacramento. B out there with Johnson. And then it's Little General. Then there's Dimes. And it's Sparks in at the 2. Here's Sampson. Not going to go that time. Adams, some nice D. Johnson, the pass to Mobley. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. The Professor's checked in for Los Angeles. And a change for Sacramento. Garbage man, he's checked in for Dimes. Here's Mobley. Shot clock at 6. Here's Sparks. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
The Professor passes to Flowers. Here's the Professor. Now the pass to Flowers. Beyond the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And Los Angeles leads by 2.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Mobley. Johnson in the corner. Sacramento moving it around. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. There's the lob to the hoop. Great communication on the alley-oop. The Bulldozers got the lead up to 4 now for Los Angeles.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one,
A
Kevin.
little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Here's Mobley. Back to Adams. Pass to Garbage Man. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Johnson from outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
It was a terrific performance we got a chance to watch. They got into a nice rhythm and made smart adjustments along the way.
And there's the foul. It's on the Bulldozer. That'll be his second foul of the game. Prez is checked in for the Bulldozer. Here's Miracle Man. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Prez passes to the Professor. For Los Angeles, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Kings trail by 6. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Passes it to Miracle Man. 6 to shoot. Looking to end the run. Buries the long-range jumper. Miracle Man's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Not bad defense, but you give him an inch and he'll bury you.
The Professor passes to Prez. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4. Sacramento's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Pass to Edwards. Off target at the rim.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
The pass to Flowers. Here's Sampson. Edwards defending. Sampson's shot, good. And it's a 7-point Los Angeles lead.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
There's the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Prez, no good.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
No, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Here's Sampson. The shot misses.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
Puts up a 3. Good on that shot. And with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Miracle Man. Here's Sampson. 5 points in the game. Deflects the pass. To the middle. Mobley the pass to Garbage Man. It's deflected. Pass to Flowers. There's 45 seconds left in the first half of the game. Sampson's shot, good.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Miracle Man, the pass to Edwards. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky
he was off.
It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
And the Kings making a change here. Jeter's checked in. 30 seconds left in the first half of basketball. He gets that one.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Passes to Edwards. Six on the shot clock. Here's Hernandez. Drains it from beyond the arc. 6 points for him.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Lewis on the way. From beyond the arc. No good on that one. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Los Angeles on top, up by 3. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. With Coach Quinn Snyder. Quinn, what has to happen in the second half?
Well, we got to keep getting stops and really just make plays. Make plays on the offensive end and be solid defensively. No magic.
It's a pretty simple game, right, Coach? Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. And guys, for Los Angeles, Kenny, what do you think?
Well, their ball movement was phenomenal. Now, they're in good position to win this game, large in part because of those assists. And this is the thing, Ernie. When you win as a team, you feel better about everything that happens.
Shaq, how do you think Sacramento played?
You know, they didn't play it too safe. They made some really nice shots. Those are some much-needed points, and it keeps them right in the game. As long as they stay on the same page and keep working together, they got a great chance to take control of this game.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And here's Edwards. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at Los Angeles. They've got the bulldozer. Shake and bake out there with the professor. Then there's Prez. And it's Flowers in at the 4 spot. Kept alive. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Tuesday, they'll start out on the road and play the Rockets in Houston. And then on Tuesday, they'll go up against the Jazz in Utah. First one falls for him. Smitty, when things get heated between two players, we often see a double technical call. But should the instigator be penalized more if it can be determined who was the instigator?
I agree, Kevin. I just don't like sometimes when two guys get into it and you just automatically call a double technical. Because the strategy-wise, if I was playing Kevin and their best player had a technical already, I would get into it just so I can call a double technical and hopefully he'll be gone.
Now, wait a minute. Did you really? Honestly?
No, we did. I mean, I think that back in the day you saw like Patrick Ewing, for instance. He had a tech. We would just send somebody out there just to see a couple plays. If we can get him thrown out. Especially now, if you just call a double technical the way they do, a lot of star players have been gone.
LA's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. The professor passes to Flowers.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Drops in the tray.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Here's the professor. He's got 5. Just 5 to shoot. That one doesn't go. Now Sacramento takes it the other way.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Here's Edwards. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. The pass to the professor. That 3 off the mark.
Very cold start to the second half. 1 for 5, looking for some continuity.
Hernandez passes to Miracle Man. Tipped away for the lead. Krez with the rebound. For Los Angeles, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. And the shot goes in. 7 points in the game.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. Los Angeles making a switch here. Richardson's checked in. Adams, he's checked in for Sacramento. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Hernandez passes to Adams. Now here's Edwards. It's blocked, and he's able to get it back.
And a funk this quarter. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Here's the professor. Adams defending. Pass to Flowers. Kicks it out to Richardson. Here's the professor. He's got 5 with 1 on the clock. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
Now here's Edwards. Pass to Hernandez. Shoots from 12. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
The professor passes to Flowers. Here's the professor. Back to Lewis. From outside the arc. Connects from three-point range. Lewis has got 9 points. The Kings trail by 5. Adams, the pass to Hernandez. From past the arc, another 3 for Sacramento.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Dishes it to Lewis. And the pass to Flowers. To the inside. For the tie. Adams' shot is off. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. The professor got it. Good job in the low post. He's got 7.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Adams down low. He dishes it to Jeter. Here's Lewis, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Now we'd like to take this moment to show you the teams that a year ago made a trademark of scoring points off turnovers. The Kings in second.
You know, both of these clubs forced a lot of turnovers and also converted offensively off of them. Very impressive.
And he makes the first. And the Kings making a change here. And both free throws good for Lewis.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Pass to Hernandez. Adams outside. 5 on the clock. And then Johnson with the jam.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Here's Sampson. 7 points in the game. Lewis kicks to Sampson. That one goes in. Sampson's got 9 points.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
12 seconds left in the third quarter. Adams with it. Lets it fly from 18. And it's off the back rim. No good.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Los Angeles leads by 6. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And here is Los Angeles now. 6-point game. And a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the fourth. Garbage man out there with Dimes. Then it's Johnson. Then there's the Miracle Man. And it's Sparks in at the shooting guard position. Passes to Garbage Man. Here's Miracle Man. And there's the pass to Garbage Man. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And as we check out this year's contenders for the dunk contest, we get a look at some of the showmen, the best showmen in the NBA.
And with the names on that list, you know we're going to have a crazy competition this year.
Well, you look at Prez. He's definitely got a shot of making it to the top 4 slots this year. We'll just have to see if he ends up moving up.
Listen, I know this guy is hoping he gets the opportunity to be a part of it this year, and it would be a huge disappointment for him if he's not able to showcase some of those phenomenal dunking skills.
So there you go, and as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the voting.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We've got players on that list who'll do things that you didn't even think were possible. Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Pass to Sampson, and here is Prez. Six to shoot. Sampson, the pass to Wheeler. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Clutch has got the lead, back up to 8 now for Los Angeles. Got a piece of it. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And here is Los Angeles now. Pass to Prez. But he stays with it.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And he gets the bucket.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Los Angeles leading by 8. Here's Sampson. It's blocked. Now Johnson. Lays it up off the glass. Johnson's got 4 this quarter. And here is Los Angeles now. Sampson, the pass to Prez. Here's Clutch. He kicks to Sampson. 5 to shoot. Latre. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
The defender was pretty much helpless right there. His man had a clear height advantage, and he got the exact kind of shot he wanted.
Sparks. Lewis covering. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Feeds it to Prez. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Edwards, he's checked in for Sacramento. And it's denied. Lewis outside. Now the dish to Prez. Drops in the layup for 2. Prez has got the lead up to 13 now for Los Angeles.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
.156 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Sampson kicks to Prez. Passes it to Wheeler. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Kings. Dimes got his 5th rebound in this one. The Kings trail by 13. To the left wing. Here's Edwards. And that one's on target from the wing. Los Angeles calls timeout. They're in front by 11. 1:35 left here in the fourth quarter. Of our Jordan Player of the Game, the Professor.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Now, here's Lewis. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, that man is going for the jugular.
Here is Edwards. The pass to Garbage Man. The feed to Jeter. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here. And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for Los Angeles.
One area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins. And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, A real good game it was for Shake and Bake.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Now here's Lewis. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night. Just taking what the defense allows, and that's a shot he'll make all night.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. No good on the three. Here's Edwards. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. And so Los Angeles takes the win. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and played with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.